Hey everyone, what's up? I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I was going to sit down and do my December favorites, but I had them like laid out in front of me and I was like, there's really only 4 products here, and they were all kind of holy grail products that I've been talking about in my best of beauty videos for 2014, so I just figured why not talk about current favorite makeup products and skincare and hair care as well. I kind of threw in a little bit of everything, so I just wanted to kind of sit down and do a different type of video. So I'm going to start off with the other kinds of products first. I have this face wash here that I've been using for about a month or so. It's new to me, but I love this stuff. It's by Eucerin. I had no idea Eucerin made face wash at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was like $5 and you get a ton of product here. It's made for sensitive skin. I believe it has no fragrance. Yeah, it's fragrance free, which I really love, and it's just a really creamy face wash. It just lathers nicely and it's very moisturizing, which is great for dry skin. I love this so much. I like this better than any CeraVe face wash I've ever tried. So speaking of moisturizer, since it's the winter time, I really have to keep my skin extra hydrated, and this is my favorite moisturizer for the daytime. I've been getting asked this a lot lately. I do have a whole video about all the products that I use. I should maybe do an updated one because there's some newer products that I've really loved, and this is one of them. It's the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and as you can see, I've used a lot of it. I love this stuff. It's not too pricey to me just because this is the best moisturizer I've ever used. Like, it is hands down my favorite because it's not greasy, but it really gets the job done and it keeps your skin feeling nice and soft during the whole day. It's just one of those really great products. Mine was like 25 bucks I think at Sephora. I'm not sure if you can get it cheaper anywhere else, like the Clinique counter. I'm not sure if it's cheaper there, but I like to get mine at Sephora. I really love this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This also has, it's made for sensitive skin, no parabens, no harsh chemicals, and no colorants. This is more of a thicker cream, so that's why I like to use it on my face at night, just because it is a little bit thick. I love the fact that this is also fragrance free, and since I have eczema, like right now my hands are kind of breaking out. If you see some red patches, I like to use this on my hands and other areas where I have that, you know, kind of dry patch going on, and it just works so well. It's actually, I've noticed a big difference. My hands are actually doing a lot better right now. Here's a really awesome makeup remover I've been loving. It's by Garnier. It's brand new. I just found this maybe like a week ago, but I already love it. I've been using it every night. This is their makeup removing lotion cleanser. I love this because it's so awesome. It doesn't have any fragrances or dyes in it either, and it's also alcohol free and oil free, it says. And the cool thing about it is that it just melts off your makeup, and I've used products like that before. I've never really been a big fan of them because they felt so greasy, but this one actually doesn't feel like slimy, you know what I mean? It's just really awesome. Like, the texture of it, you guys have to try this out. Plus it was only like $6 and you get this big tube. It's gonna last forever. I mean, you only need a little bit of this and it just takes off that makeup. It's so awesome. I love this stuff. I highly recommend you guys checking this out if you have sensitive skin. I have a Dove product here. No, it is not dry shampoo. It's actually dry antiperspirant. It's called Dry Spray, but it's a deodorant and it's really awesome. Like, I know deodorant is like a boring subject, but this stuff is so cool. It's also a newer product. I found this at Walgreens and I love the fact that this is a deodorant, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. You just kind of shake it up before you spray it, and it's really cool because you can't feel it. It doesn't feel like you're wearing any deodorant, but it's awesome. It smells great, and it's supposed to last for 8 weeks. It says this can is supposed to last for that long. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last because it kind of feels like it's getting empty already, and I've not really had it that long, but I really like the smell of this. It's perfect because it doesn't get on clothes. It's awesome stuff. So the hair product I wanted to mention is something that's been an old favorite of mine. This is the cherry scent. It's called Fruity and Cheeky. I've gone through a lot of bottles of these. You probably have heard me talk about them in my empties videos. I love this stuff because it just gives my hair a lot of body, a lot of volume, and I kind of tried to curl my hair today, but I mean, it was like early in the morning and it's gone now, but I still like the fact that this stuff, like at my roots, I feel like it just gives me a lot of shape, and my hair is kind of flat naturally, so this is like an essential for me. Even on days where my hair is clean, I like to pop a little bit of this in my hair. I just feel, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. I love this dry shampoo so much. So now for makeup products. First up is this NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and my shade is Auburn. I used to use the brunette one, which I still have. I'm still trying to use it up, but lately I've just been loving this one. Shadows in here together. You get a little wax, you get a little angled brush, and a spoolie brush. It's just the perfect little brow kit, and it's $6. Like, oh my god, why is it so cheap? It's so good. I feel like this should be $20. Like, I wouldn't pay it for it if it was $20. Actually, I probably would. I don't know. I'm contradicting myself myself. So let's move on to bronzer. Yes, I'm wearing bronzer today. I always get asked like, why do you wear bronzer? I mean, the reason why, girls and boys, is because my cheekbones, I have like a pretty round face and I just like to make some definition going on. I want to look like I have David Bowie cheekbones. So this is the Jane bronzer and this is in the shade Inspire. I love this because it's a very light shade, but anyway, you can find this at Ulta. I love this because it is the best inexpensive bronzer I have ever used. I've tried NYC Sunny, I've tried a bunch of Physicians Formula ones, but they're just too deep for me. So for face powder, I've also been getting asked a lot lately, even though I have like a whole video on my Holy Grail face products, I still get asked a lot like, what is your favorite setting powder? And I have a few, but lately I've really been loving this one by Laura Geller, and it's called the Balance and Brighten, and my shade is Porcelain. I have totally hit pan on it now. I totally freaked out and I really want to buy a new one, but I'm waiting until I use it all up. And I get mine at Ulta. It's like $35, I believe, so it is pricey, but I've had this for months now, at least 6 months or something like that. Crazy. I'd have to look back at my old videos when I first talked about this because it was sometime around summer, I think. This powder just has the most beautiful glow to it. They have lots of shades to choose from, but if you're pale, I'm telling you, you need this in your life because it is such a game changer. Like, it really makes your makeup look so nice and just pretty, makes your skin look very fresh. Next up is highlighter, of course, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. You guys know I love the ambient lighting powders. I only have one full size, but after I tried this, like, I really was convinced like how much they are amazing to me anyway. You get 3 shades in here. You get dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light, and they're all very different from one another, so it's a nice little variety. And this was $60 with taxes, but one individual I think sells for like 40 bucks. And I do have the Mood Light, which I love and kind of use as a blush and highlight, but this one I like because I can use each powder for a different thing. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you like you need this palette, but if you've been thinking about trying Hourglass powders, this is a really good way to go because you're getting 3 different ones for 60 bucks, and it's kind of a better deal than buying, you know, each 3 individually. That's kind of pricey. Another thing I've really been using is this primer. I probably should have mentioned this in the beginning, but it's the Maybelline Master Prime Primer. It's just the original one. It's the Blur and Smooth. This claims to blur pores, smooth fine lines, work as a nice base for your makeup, and to prolong your foundation, of course, and it does all of those things for me. It's just a really hydrating primer. It's just a great like 2-in-1 kind of thing because for me, I don't always remember to moisturize before I apply my foundation, so to have a primer that kind of already does that for me is something I really like and kind of need in my routine. And this is a great drugstore option. I mean, I got mine for $8 at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm telling you guys, like, this is seriously a dupe for my Smashbox hydrating primer, which I used to love, and I feel like this is better because this is not as liquidy as the Smashbox one, and this is just like the nicest texture. It's just like a lightweight lotion and it just absorbs very quickly. And they have 2 other ones. I have a whole review on these, so I will link that down below in case you want to know about the other ones, but I really like this one, just the original blue one right here, and it goes on clear. It's not blue, so don't be scared. A couple more eye products here. First up is the Almay Get Up and Grow Mascara. I'm wearing this today. This is a brand new tube. I just opened it. I love this because it has such a thick brush, and at first it looks kind of scary. It looks kind of large, but I'm telling you guys, it does not apply too much at once. It's just the perfect amount is on the wand. It's not too wet and it's not too dry. I mean, it is a little bit more on the drier side, but it doesn't start to dry out until you've used it for at least, you know, 2-3 months, about time when you got to get a new tube anyway. And I love the fact that it's just like the perfect consistency, like right from opening, if that makes sense, because you know sometimes like mascaras can be too wet and you got to wait for them to dry out. You don't have to do that with this. Plus, I really like the way this curls my lashes. I did not curl my lashes today. I'm just wearing this, and this was like 2 coats only, and I really like the way it separates lashes. It definitely makes mine look thicker because mine are kind of on the thin side and they're very blonde, so I totally need mascara. Like, I look kind of, you know, I look very, I feel like I look like a baby like without mascara because my lashes are so blonde, but I really like this stuff. It's just amazing. I love this so much. I cannot stop talking about this. This is another like holy grail product for me. So I'll move on to the eyeshadows here. These are Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have them in my little Z palette, which I put together myself. Of course, I have a bunch of neutral shades in here, and I purchased most of these myself with my own money at Fame Expo. But after Fame Expo, I met like the whole Makeup Geek team, and they like contacted me and were like, hey, you want to try out a couple of eyeshadows? And I was like, yes girl, I love your products. I really love all of these shadows, don't get me wrong, but I've lately been going towards these same three, and I'm like, okay, I need to talk about this in a video. So if you guys want to see like how I do this eyeshadow look, it seriously takes 2 minutes. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I'll do like a quick look type of thing. So first up, this one is called Creme Brûlée, and it's a really beautiful, I'm not sure if you guys can see, it's very gloomy outside, so I'm sorry for the lighting, but this is a really nice warm brown. It's just the most beautiful warm matte shadow, and I'm wearing this all in my crease buffed out very gently. And I like to layer Creme Brûlée with this really deep warm shadow. This is also a matte, and it's called Frappe. I love this because it looks quite intimidating in the pan. It looks like it would be just a liner shade, but it looks so nice just gently kind of blended out on top of Creme Brûlée. And then my other favorite, which is like a favorite of everybody, is Shimma. This is the most beautiful highlight shade. Doesn't matter if you want to put it on your cheekbone, your brow bone, what have you. This is amazing, and I'm wearing it on the inner part of my lid and also on my tear duct. And I didn't put that much because I didn't want my eyes to be too shimmery today since I have such glowy like a face look going on. So I kind of blended it into the matte shadows and made it less shimmery than it looks here in the pan. But still, I love this color, and I know a lot of people really love used Makeup Geek shadows at the moment. I kind of switch them up from time to time, but lately those have been my main three, and I just really like how they all look together. So if you guys want to see a quick look, just comment down below. I also plan on doing like a Makeup Geek shadow collection video, so let me know if you want to see that, because I've been meaning to do it ever since Fame Expo 2014, and here we are in 2015, and I'm like, oh my god, I still need to make my Makeup Geek video. And by the way, if you guys do purchase Makeup Geek, I have a link down below for you, and yes, it is an affiliate link, so feel free to use it if you want to. I will make a portion of the sale if you do decide to use it, but if you don't, that's okay. Still go shopping for Makeup Geek because they're so amazing. Like, you guys, I mean, most of you have already heard of Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek is the real deal. I love them so much, and don't be telling me in the comments like, oh my god, you only like them because you have an affiliate link, because I have been using these and talking about them before I ever found out they had an affiliate program, and the whole reason I signed up is because of how much I love their products. And here are the Milani matte lipsticks. Now, I've been hearing so much like mixed feedback about these, but I really enjoy them. I'm wearing this shade right here called Matte Blissful. This is my favorite one out of the ones I bought, and I have to say I really like not only the shade selection, but the way that these go on, I feel is really nice. Some people say they skip on their lips, but for me, I don't have that problem whatsoever, so maybe some lipsticks are made better than others, that's my guess. But I really like these. I feel like they are a lot like the Maybelline creamy matte lipsticks, and I bought mine at Walgreens. They were $6 each, so not a bad price at all. And for the pigmentation you're getting, I'm really impressed, and I think it's a very true matte formula. I mean, it dries down to a complete matte finish. When you first apply it, it can kind of have that like semi-matte look to it. So here's like a quick swatch to show you guys. It just is, I love this. I think it's so pretty. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I just kind of wanted to sit down here, show you some of my most used products, my current favorites. Like, these are what I'm using right now, what I've been using for the past at least 2 weeks now. I'm actually in the process of getting a new setup right now and like moving my stuff and painting. It's taken forever, so this is a pre-recorded video. I'm actually going to be taking a break from YouTube just so I can have time to get everything together because of how like busy and how long of a process it takes to get everything together. So leave me some video suggestions, what you guys want to see for when I got my new setup. I'm so excited. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching.